Tribute to Mel Hayes by Victoria Lord Carpenter.
I just came by to drop off a condolence card, but I'll be honest, I didn't think you would want any company. Ming said you've been up working for hours.
Yes, well, our accountant at the gallery wants to have all the figures together by the end of the week. You know that old saying about death and taxes.
Are you all right?
Hey, do you read the papers? So typical of Viki. You know, she was always trying to get between Mel and me in life. Now she's trying to take credit for him in death.
You know, Viki has never been one of my personal favorites, but I think it's a lovely tribute.
She didn't know him. Nobody knew him the way I did. She did get one thing right, though. You know, the irony that his first wife also died in a plane crash. If you would like to be helpful, thank you, Lindsay, you could drop these over at Harry's office. Thanks.
Sure. You know, you don't have to worry about anything to do with the gallery. I can handle it.
So I can go into mourning? Mel would kill me. But then, of course, I'd be with him again, wouldn't I? How morbid. But, come to think of it, a few months ago when we were having trouble sleeping, even making love didn't help. We went down to the kitchen and somehow the subject of death came up. Or to be more exact, how we would want to be remembered after we died. And Mel said that he would like people to say his name and then smile. So what have you been up to? I mean, besides throwing Nora Buchanan to the wolves at her award dinner.
You know, Dorian, I really did admire Mel.
Can we talk about something else? Just about anything else.
You're amazing. I mean, you've had to cope with your daughter's breakdown and now this.
Either talk about something else or leave.
Actually, there is something that I could use your advice about.
What? Or should I say, who?
Well, Buchanan.
It's a little bit late, isn't it? For you to be worried about your part in Beau's marital difficulties?
He's devastated by the baby, and I never meant to hurt him.
You weren't trying to help him, though, were you? When you doctored his sperm count report to make it seem as though he wasn't potent.
Dorian.
Oh, Lindsay, if you feel so guilty about it, why don't you just tell the truth, What have you got to lose? The Buchanans already see you as a pariah.
Beau doesn't.
Oh, so that's the way the wind blows. I get it. Okay, well then I suggest that you hope and pray that he never does find out about that report. Because if he's smart enough to figure out that his wife went to bed with your ex-husband, he's smart enough to figure out your part in that whole fiasco.
Well, I suggested that he get tested again.
That was foolish.
Why?
I think the last thing you want to do is draw attention to that report. In fact, the best thing to happen would be if that report were to be conveniently lost.
Wouldn't you know it, Vicky's testimonial to Mel would hit the stands before the sun. Well, it wasn't a competition. Oh, you know, stop kidding yourself. Everything in life's a competition, Kelly.
I say you have two choices. You can keep your mouth shut and hope for the best. Or you could break into the hospital and steal the original.
Lindsay? How could you? This is no excuse. What? Dorian doesn't want to hear about your pathetic little problems.
Blair, just a minute here. Lindsay came over to, offer her condolences, and I asked her to talk about herself.
Oh, Dorian. This is the tribute to Mel. And Blair wrote it, mostly. Kelly contributed.
Thank you both very much.
I think it's better than Vicky's.
I'll just bet it is.
Well, now that your family's here, I guess I'll be going. Oh, I think that is just one swell...
I'll walk you to the door, Lindsay.
Listen, meant what I said about the gallery. Don't worry about anything. If anything comes up, I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Oh, do you really think that I should try and destroy the evidence?
I think you have to be very careful about it, but yes, bad mistakes do have a way of coming back to haunt you.
I'll see you later.
It's beautiful.
Thank you both very much.
You know, Blair, Mel always said that you had the makings of a real journalist.
Don't worry about anything, Dorian. We'll take care of everything.
Andrew is working on the memorial.
I phoned Mel's mother and told her. She said that she wanted to be the one to tell his children.
The airline called and they wanted to know if you wanted to visit the crash site.
What?
I told them no already. Don't worry.
Kathy,
No, I thought that I would call the doctor and, tell him what's happened and he can advise us what to do. Let me, make you some hot tea.
why is it that people always offer you tea at times like this?
Because they don't know what else to do. I'm sorry.
Don't you be sorry. I love you. And you. I'm really grateful both of you were here.